From News 8, your local news source, this is breaking news.
COVID-19 can be characterized as a pandemic.
Breaking news at 5 o'clock. The World Health Organization declaring the global coronavirus crisis now a pandemic. The president now set to deliver a prime-time address to the nation tonight. The virus has infected nearly 120,000 people worldwide, including more than 1,000 Americans.
Here in Indiana, the state health department confirmed an additional 4 coronavirus cases today. All 4 are adults. 3 patients are in Johnson County. 1 is in Howard County. That brings the statewide total to 10 cases now. The outbreak sparking a breaking recommendation from the NCAA ahead of the Big Ten tournament in downtown Indianapolis tonight.
Yeah, we have team coverage again tonight. We'll get to David Williams and Travis Robinson in a moment. First, though, I want to bring in Sierra Hignite. She's live with those developments from the NCAA. Sierra.
Yeah, Phil and Brooke, that's right. Here in Indianapolis, we have a ton of major events happening just in the next couple of weeks. And right now, we have the Big Ten tournament going on at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. And as of right now, all the games and events are running as normal. But just in the last hour, the NCAA sent out an advisory. It reads in part, COVID-19 is spreading rapidly in the United States, and behavioral risk mitigation strategies are the best option for slowing the spread of this disease. Given these considerations, coupled with a more unfavorable outcome of COVID-19 in older adults, especially those with underlying chronic medical conditions, we recommend against sporting events open to the public. Places like Bankers Life, the Indiana Convention Center, and other facilities that will welcome these large crowds have been trying to be proactive and follow the guidance of the health department. The Fieldhouse, like many others, has increased sanitation efforts and encourages guests to take precautions as well.
Tourism is one of the main industries that this coronavirus is slated to hit hardest. We are not blind to the fact that things change day by day, hour by hour.
Friday's St. Patrick's Day parade is still on downtown, but the city of Fishers has canceled their St. Patrick's Day lunch for next Tuesday. Now, we will continue to keep you updated on all things related to the coronavirus here in Indianapolis and around the state, both on air and online. Reporting, I'm Sierra Hignite, Wish TV, News 8.
Sierra, thank you very much. While crowds are still allowed into the Big Ten tournament, they will not be allowed at the NCAA tournament games. Just in the last half hour, NCAA President Mark Emmert issuing a statement saying, in part, I have made the decision to conduct our upcoming championship events, including the Division I men's and women's basketball tournaments, with only essential staff and limited family attendance. The statement goes on to say this decision is in the best interest of public health, including the coaches, administrators, fans, and most importantly, our student athletes.
So the news not good for Indianapolis, which is scheduled to host the men's basketball Midwest Regional 2 weeks from tomorrow.
It was expected to bring $15 to $20 million in tourism funds. Our sports director, Anthony Calhoun, joining us now live from downtown AC. This is a big blow to the city.
Hey, there is no doubt about it. Good evening to you. We're here at Bankers Life Fieldhouse, the Big Ten basketball tournament taking place here this week. And Indiana, as a matter of fact, is set to play against Nebraska coming up tonight. Let's get to the big news that you were talking about. We know the situation regarding the NCAA, regarding really no fans allowed to watch the event, the games for the March Madness. Well, we can tell you tonight, as of right now, the Big Ten is still allowing fans to come here to Bankers Life Fieldhouse to watch the action tonight. We've seen a lot of IU fans down here in front of Bankers Life Fieldhouse making their way to the building here to get set to watch the 2 games here that's taking place tonight here at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. So as of right now, the Big Ten still allowing fans to come in to watch the game. But as you mentioned, though, Phil, I mean, you look at our city, we are known for hosting major events, and we understand the economic value of those events bring to our city. And now the fact that this regional championship that is not going to be here, no doubt it is a big blow to this city. And we're not just talking about having the event here at Bankers Life Fieldhouse where you're talking about 18,000 folks, but the regional round coming up in a couple of weeks, you can have anywhere from, 25 to 30,000 spectators at that game that they were looking forward to having there. But now, as the word coming from President Emmert today, no fans allowed at the game coming up for the regional round here in Indianapolis. It is without a doubt a major blow to the city. And not only that, though, you talk about the hotels. I think one big question tonight is, what about the ticket situation? I mean, a lot of fans, they buy scalping tickets, if you will. That's going to be an interesting development and see how that all breaks out, in the next couple of weeks. But just going on social media and just seeing comments on social media, fans are disappointed that they're not going to be allowed to watch. No doubt one of the most exciting times, not just in basketball, but just when it comes to American sports. Everyone really gets into March Madness.
Yeah, this is a bummer, AC. I know you will continue to follow this as we go on. I saw Indy's own Jake Query. He just tweeted out March Sadness, and I think that's kind of the feeling fans are having right now. We know safety is important, but this is a bummer.
Yeah, it really is, Brooke. When you think about it, I mean, as I said before, we live for the month of, we love month of May, of course, but we live for March Madness here in Indiana. And, I think it is interesting that the Governor Holcomb, he has not made an order for not to allow fans here, or not open the games up here to the public. So, it's really, as of right now, this is the Big Ten call, as the NCAA said today, that they are recommending that as of right now, that it should not be open to the public, and I think that was just a message to these conference tournaments throughout the country that, listen, we're recommending that you don't do this, but when it comes to our event, the NCAA tournament, we are not going to allow, we're not opening it up to the public. But I can tell you this, that we've already seen tournaments throughout the country as far as their postseason tournament, as far as the Ivy League and some other tournaments have already canceled, as far as somebody's even canceled them, and then others have not allowed, it's not going to be open up to the public. And so it's going to be interesting how this all develops. Of course, the NCAA, the Big Ten tournament goes tonight and continues all the way through Sunday. And Friday is a really busy day here, even tomorrow as well here at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. You'll have 4 games taking place here at the Fieldhouse. And so if they're going to open up to the spectators here and keep it public still, you can have anywhere from, 15 to, 17,000 folks watching basketball just in those 1 sessions alone here at Bankers Life Fieldhouse.
All right, AC, thanks so much. It is not just the big events that are being shut down. Schools quickly shutting down campuses tonight. Just this afternoon, we learned the University of Indianapolis and Notre Dame are suspending in-person classes. Notre Dame will be closed all of next week to give faculty time to adjust. Virtual classes will be held after that until April 13th. UIndy is extending its spring break in what it calls a proactive approach to prevent spreading of the virus. Students will now return on the 23rd and will take classes online after that. And Park Tudor announced it will close campus until April 13th. The school says it has not confirmed any student or staff cases, but officials say a parent was recently in close proximity with someone who did test positive for the coronavirus. Officials plan to reopen campus after spring break on April 13th. Meanwhile,